Welcome to the first episode of the Rotten Egg Stories channel. Today, we're diving into some real relationship struggles, ones that often leave us questioning boundaries, priorities, and what we truly want for ourselves. These issues go beyond the surface, tapping into tough emotional decisions we all face. Whether it's about trust, loyalty, or simply choosing happiness, each story brings a unique challenge. First, we'll hear from someone grappling with mixed feelings after discovering her boyfriend unfollowed her on social media while following others. My boyfriend refuses to follow me on social media but will follow other females and his male friends. Me, 19F, and my boyfriend, 19M, have been dating for 10 months. He used to follow me on social media, but all of a sudden decides to unfollow me while following other females he doesn't know, and his guy friends as well. I asked him the reasoning, and it was just so stupid. His reason was that some days he feels like following me and some days he doesn't. We had an argument over it, but I just decided it wasn't worth it and let it go. But it's still in the back of my mind. I'm not sure if the way I feel is stupid. After all, it's social media, but it bugs me a ton. I had brought it up again a few weeks ago, and he said he's going to follow anyone who follows him back, and he's following a lot more females. It just makes me kind of jealous, and I told him that, but he shrugged it off, saying it doesn't matter because he's not texting them. I need advice on how I should approach him about it again without feeling childish. Here's what I think. Let's acknowledge that social media might feel like a small thing, but it's actually a place where people share their lives publicly, including what and who they value. When your boyfriend unfollows you, especially while following other women he doesn't know, it's understandable to feel uneasy. Your feelings are completely valid. This isn't about being childish or overreacting. It's about the message his actions send. In a relationship, each person's feelings deserve respect, even in situations that seem small. You're not asking him to change his entire social media approach. You're asking him to show support and commitment in meaningful ways. If you choose to approach him again, explain that it's not about who he follows, but about the message his actions send. Let him know it's about respect. Ultimately, relationships should bring comfort and security. You deserve someone who respects your feelings and doesn't dismiss them. Now let's move on to a story where a woman discovers her boyfriend visited a brothel while abroad. I, 30F, saw my boyfriend, 30Ma, visiting a brothel last night through his Find My Friends location, and I'm struggling with how I see him now. My boyfriend and I have been dating a year. It's been smooth sailing so far, and I hadn't had a doubt in my mind until last night. Yesterday, he landed in Colombia with a group of friends for a guy's trip. Around evening, he told me they were going out for dinner and to explore the city. Later in the night, after not hearing back on a text for several hours, I checked his location on Find My Friends and saw he was at a strip club. Then I looked closer at the Google business result and noticed bedrooms. Realized it was a strip club and brothel. I know this doesn't prove cheating. He could have just watched strippers while keeping his hands to himself. But I have a history of being cheated on, and his secretly visiting a brothel made it hard to keep calm. Just being in that environment feels like crossing a boundary. My boyfriend isn't the type to run to a strip club first thing while traveling. Of course, I want to ask him about it, but I'm not sure how to approach it. He's gotten defensive about cheating anxieties before, feeling like I don't trust him. But if this is his fun, maybe he's not the guy I thought he was. It's natural to feel shaken, conflicted, and betrayed. You've built a trusting relationship, and now, seeing him in a setting you never expected stirs up confusion, doubt, and anger. It's understandable that with past hurts, seeing this now feels like betrayal. Let him know how finding him at a brothel made you feel hurt, confused, even betrayed. You're not policing his choices, you're seeking reassurance. If he's defensive, it's worth considering whether he's invested in a foundation of understanding and respect. Ultimately, it's about what you need to feel valued and safe. Trust is precious, and you deserve someone who honors it. Seek that open, honest conversation. Not just to find answers, but to understand if he's the kind of partner who respects the boundaries that make you feel secure. Finally, we'll explore the tough choice of a mother debating whether to stay in a relationship for her child's sake or leave for her own happiness. I, 32F, am getting tired of my 36ME boyfriend, our child's father. Do I stay for our kid or leave for my happiness? I've, 32F, been with my boyfriend, 36M, for 4 years now, and we have a child together. We had to move in with my mom about a year ago due to financial reasons. Before we moved in, we were going through the newborn phase, postpartum phase, all of that. Our child will be 2 this year. We haven't had sex in 15 months. We don't date, don't even watch TV alone, and don't sleep in the same room anymore. It's been a long time. I moved to the guest room after a surgery 4 months ago and never went back. I'm just about over this relationship. We're like roommates. He's content, even comfortable with this, but I'm honestly not happy. He's a good dad, but I worry if I try to leave, he'll use family leverage for custody. I'm still young and want more kids, but he doesn't, which is a new stance. Before, we had agreed on wanting at least 2 children. I know if I say I'm done, he'll make my life difficult. Am I foolish for staying? It's understandable to feel exhausted in a situation like this. You've shouldered so much: motherhood, financial struggles, feeling disconnected. You're young, and wanting a fulfilling partnership isn't selfish. Your partner's comfort with the stagnant routine is painful. Leaving is hard, especially when custody fears make it feel impossible. Consider what you need to feel fulfilled. Set clear boundaries and expectations. If he's unwilling to work on intimacy, communication, and shared goals, it may be worth questioning if staying is truly best. You're not wrong for wanting a life that allows you to thrive. Thanks for joining me on this journey through powerful personal relationship stories. Each one shows us the importance of boundaries, trust, and seeking fulfillment. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next episode.